So not the type of phone call you like to get. One of my clients just called and said that he's got a camera system on board looking back up, and he checks it every so often, and he says there's an alarm going off. So I dropped what I was doing and scurried down here, because when there's an alarm going off on a boat and you don't know what it is, it's usually not good. So hopefully it's not something major. Maybe it's just a sensor or something, and we can figure that out. Again, managing the chaos. So much for my schedule and plan for today. Find out what's going on. Well, that's interesting. I'm not getting any alarms anywhere. Everything seems to be working. Where should I look next? I haven't found it yet. I'm not sure what that's all about. Oh, I found it. I think I found it. The radio was sending out a distress call for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, hopefully it doesn't come back. It wasn't too painful. It was just turned out to be that the radio was kind of sending out a distress call on channel 16, but it was a false, it didn't broadcast the distress signal likely, because otherwise, you know, the Coast Guard would have been involved for sure. So, yep, got it taken care of. We're gonna mount the air conditioning pump there, and we're chasing some leaks from freshwater leaks from like rain and stuff up on the deck. So we'll be looking at that. Marina's kind of empty, but with the boat races coming up, I think it's next weekend or the weekend after, this place will start filling up, and then it'll be jam-packed. We're usually busy during the boat races, and we actually, my wife and I like to go to them. We enjoy watching them race. So hopefully we'll be able to get out and do that. This should be a really big year for us because, of course, unfortunately, they canceled the Fort Myer boat race because of the hurricane. But now all those extra teams that normally don't run the Key West race are coming here because that race up there has kind of been relocated here. So we're hopeful for a big show. Like I said, we have a lot of fun. We go down there and hang out and watch the boats race. Got a couple hours worth of paperwork and parts I need to take care of. Actually more than a couple hours, probably 3 or 4 hours of parts research and billing and invoicing and all that other jazz. Not my favorite part of the job. All right, I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. I got a couple things to do. I have to pick up an anchor. I have to test a water maker we replaced a high pressure pump on, and I have to check a air conditioning pump that I had the guys replace the other day. So we'll get down there on the docks and I'll show you what we're doing. Yeah, you might recognize this orange top from one of the boats we've been working on in the past. Okay. Everything looks good. Bilge is dry, thankfully. Just a couple spare pieces that I have to take care of here. Pick those up on the way out. Down to the next one, which is not far. It's right here. We've got this back hatch is what Tom is working at the shop. The old one, the hinge point all rotted out, so we had to gut it and redo it. Let's go down below and see what we've got. Come back to that one. What do you guys keep your boat temperature at? Do you keep it ice cold or 80? That one's working. And I can tell this one's working too. All right, let's check this other one. And it's working. Let's just make sure that this dot came on the last one here and is cooling. I can tell already it did. Yep, the dot is on. And the fan turned up to high speed. So we'll turn this back up where we want it. There we go. Lights off. Okay, let's get out of here. Lock the door. Make sure the door is locked. Yep, door is locked. We're good to go. Here we are, 72 Marquee yacht. We've got 3 things to do on here. Hopefully they're all relatively easy. I'll give you a quick walk around because this is really a pretty boat. So this is just coming down the starboard side. Got a little couch and layout mat here and table. This is where the lower helm is. And up here is where the upper helm is. We'll go up there next. Pretty out here today. A little warm though. And by the end of this weekend, this will all be filled up. Every last slip. Get ready for the boat races. Go down here. Let's go upstairs real quick. Or top side. Lots of room up here. Got a grill back here. So ice maker and refrigerator under there. Beautiful couch layout. Upper helm. And great view. Sink kind of wet bar thing. There's another ice maker in here. All right, let's see if we can get to work now. Engine room. First thing we'll check is might be a little noisy, but we had to build a. Let me get some light on this. So this is the air conditioning circulation pump, and we had to build a mount for it because the old mount was there on the wall right there, but it was corroded and broken, so we built a new mount and repositioned the pump so we get better, the hoses and stuff lay better. You can see the strainer down there. So we gotta clean this all out, get the water out of there. Hopefully it stays dry, but this looks all good. So, dang spring got stuck. Let's move on to the water maker and see. This all looks intact, but I think I'm gonna wipe that up a little bit. I'm gonna have to bleed that. Low pressure pump, looks like. Let's see, now I gotta get this anchor out of here. All right, so now I just have to get this up this ladder. All right, got the anchor off. Saltwater pump looks good. The water maker is going to need some work. Water makers always need work. They are such a pain. They require like almost constant maintenance, especially if you don't have a fully automated one. He's got a fully automated one, and it's still, we had to replace the high pressure pump. I know I told you guys that. And I was hopeful that I would just be able to come here, turn it on and get it running. But now I have 2 leaks, low pressure leaks that have to be addressed. And I'm not set up for that today, so I'll probably come back tomorrow and take a look at it. This anchor, he wanted a different one, so we're going to take this one off the boat. And we already got a different one for him. We're just waiting for the boat that usually sits right here that went up north in Florida for warranty work. They had a whole laundry list of things and they still have it, so we'll see. Okay, we got our returns done. Now we're gonna head over to look at a couple boats. Gotta make sure the air conditioning on both of them is running. So I'm gonna keep you on. Oh, look at this guy. It's egret. Shortcut past Dante's here. This is where the big swimming pool and big parties happen down here. Crazy thing is, sometimes during peak season, this swimming pool will be full of people and you never see anybody get out and go to the bathroom because they have to get out of the pool, go upstairs and walk halfway across the little mall to get to the bathroom. Kind of makes you wonder.